Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, let's take a break from what we were doing in the past. No gaming today. We're gonna talk about gaming. Over the weekend, we did my brother's bachelor party, and we love to do these PowerPoint slides. And in the PowerPoint slides, there's supposed to be, something funny, something a little less serious. Well, today I have for you my take on why mastering zombies is the key to surviving in life. I noticed that in the YouTube videos, most of my audience kind of floats around my age group, and a lot of my age group loves to play zombies. And so what I wanted to do here was convey a message that we can all understand in the best way possible. So stick around, enjoy, and let me know what you think. If you like this, we'll do some more of it. So let's start with the first, round one, the honeymoon phase. Camping the same window won't cut it. Running separate trains is important. Stick together-ish and share the goddamn door buys. It's easy at first, right? One zombie, two doors, please. Marriage starts with laughs and easy problems. But just like round one, you know it won't last. Boarding up the barricades. In previous research, we have found that fixing problems early is important, especially in any relationship whatsoever. So when you do that correctly, those small little things won't become problems ever again, right? I mean, those are things you can just knock out quickly. But in the current phase, rebuilding barricades is important, which is equal to communicating, picking up socks, and saying you're right even when you're not, so it's really important that you kind of master these core elements here in order to get off the ground running. So let's talk about saving your points. Don't just buy the box yet, it's really important. So not every issue needs to be opened up immediately. There are some things that each party can see is like, oh man, that needs to be addressed, but maybe not right now, so just let it go. Patience equals survival. Blow your points too early and you'll both be overwhelmed. I think I can't stress this topic enough. A lot of the times in today's society, there feels to be a rush to get things accomplished quickly, and I'm not exactly sure why. You're not late to the game ever. Doesn't matter how old you are. You can get into it, and I should say it doesn't matter what round you're on. You can get around to it. And then save your points for a perk or perhaps a pack-a-punch early. These are strong moves. Know when to revive your teammate. Well, number one, she's down. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. If she's down, you gotta go for it. Number two, you can insert some metaphor here for when your partner is struggling. Number three, don't wait until the bleeding out music starts. That's usually a little too late. Not a good idea. And you can revive your partner if they have good perks and you know it, but you don't want them to be too far ahead, so you let the bleed out bar just take a little bit longer than it should. And then early in boss fights with the in-law family, because you don't know the mechanics quite yet. So quick revive is interesting, and it seems to only work on the guy in the relationship. Just keep that in mind. The mystery box equals marriage advice from friends. Okay, this is really important. I cannot talk about this topic enough. Starting out on number one, it's like gambling. It could be gold, it could be a teddy bear. You really don't know what you're gonna get. And then number two, worst case scenario, be cautious with the advice you take. Just because somebody's married doesn't mean they've pack-a-punched their relationship, so that you gotta be, sometimes you can hit the box and get an SMR, it's just, yeah, you guys know the feeling. And then number three, okay, it's nice. This is nice. Sometimes you can pull a thunder gun, and then you're having sex every night of the week, and that's why ammo reserves are low. So you need to find a max ammo often and quickly. The Perk-a-Cola cabinet of life. So there's a lot of perks in the game, and you can really go about this any way you so choose, but just like in classic zombies, you're limited. You can't completely max out on every perk you want. For example, in some zombies you're only allowed 4, and others you're only allowed 5. So let's talk about some of the good ones, right? Juggernaut, thick skin, for hard talks or more hits. Speed Cola is quick chores, equals more game time. Usually that works out better. Just gonna take a sip of coffee here. Double tap, saying I love you louder and more often. These are really good things. Widow's Wine, sticky situations, leave something behind to slow the drama. Can any of you guess some good perks? I'm gonna leave this up to you in the chat, in the comments. Anything you can think of perk-wise that would be really good that you can associate to a life element. Coffee's great, by the way. Moving on. How to properly choose augments. This is very critical. I'm gonna throw a couple of loadouts past you guys, and you let me know what you like here. So for Juggernaut, I like to run Hardened Plates. It's tolerance to passive-aggressive comments, like, you didn't actually fold the laundry, but you tried. Speed Cola, classic formula, quick swap. I think folding laundry fast before she notices you're gaming again is really strong. Stamina up, I like to run Dasher. Keeping up with the target runs, Costco marathons, some emotional baggage. It's important. Tombstone, when you mess up, we all need to respawn on the couch for a night. Deadshot Daiquiri, I run dead first. Laser focus on what she said 3 days ago, so when she asks, what did I say? You know, you're not dropping the ball there. Elemental Pop, Electric Cherry, random emotional outbursts need guards. Could be love, could be tears, you never know what you're gonna get, so you want to be defensive. And then PhD Flopper, I like to run PhD Slider because if you dive into an argument full of confidence and no self-preservation instincts, yeah, run Slider. Zombies always spawn again, alright? Just when you thought it was over, it wasn't. Welcome to marriage. You liked the last slide, you're gonna like this one. So, you killed the argument, you apologized, you thought it was safe to talk about buying a PS5 again, and then BAM! New wave spawns. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Learn the map, learn your partner. Every marriage has its own knock their untold things. Learn the danger zones. Hallways, those are fine. Kitchen, that's suspiciously quiet. Bathroom, there's a boss fight brewing. Knowing the spawn points is important. I'm fine. She is not. Do whatever you want. Don't do that. We need to talk. That's initiating the final round. Alright? Dog rounds. You're just vibing. It's quiet, peaceful. Maybe you're making pancakes. Maybe you're finally sitting down to play a game, and then all of a sudden, pause for dramatic effect. Boop, 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 boop. Wait a minute. Okay, glad we got that out of the way. Back at it. Cue the music, cue the fury. She's mad. You forgot something, and you don't know what it is. The dog round triggers, and you left one dish in the sink. You didn't hear the thing she told you yesterday. You looked at your phone mid-conversation. You said, relax, you poor, sweet, stupid man. Stay calm. Reload. Don't fire back. And don't panic sprint. These are important things. Just reload mentally, emotionally, and physically. Preferably with a vacuum and a scented candle. You'll get through it. High rounds equals fatigue setting in. I have included a list of important visuals that will help indicate to you how I'm feeling about this. So what, questions come up, why are we doing this again? When you're 30 rounds deep and your thumbs hurt, dig in. Legacy lives past leaderboards, boys. Legacy lives past. So Easter eggs equal big goals. Marriage is full of Easter eggs. Big, meaningful, secret but not so secret quests that take time, planning, and let's be honest, a little bit of Googling. Examples: buying a house, planning a wedding, surviving IKEA. having kids or deciding not to, starting a retirement fund instead of buying a third dog, and a Traeger grill. The steps are ridiculous sometimes. Step 1, stare at each other and asks, are we doing this? Step 2, find 3 pieces of an ancient relic, probably paperwork. Step 3, argue in circles. Step 4, watch a 12-minute YouTube video tutorial by a guy named Toasty Strats, who sounds 14 but makes some pretty valid points. Step 5, succeed, or go back to step 2 because you did it out of order. You don't always know what you're building until the final cutscene plays, but when it does, the music swells, the screen fades to white, and you realize you and your partner just pulled off something incredible, and maybe, just maybe, you pack-a-punched your future. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. I'm going to leave you with the final quote here, just so that way you have something to reminisce on. You didn't survive because it was easy. You survived because you stuck together. Have a great day, everyone. Peace.